Hello and welcome to Next in Line. I'm Sophie Cooper and I'm joined by my mother, Lesley Reynolds. And on this podcast, we're speaking about everything beauty, aesthetics and running our clinic. So, Mum, what have you been up to this week?
Well, I've had a bit of a trauma this week because I was in the clinic, really, really busy. You know how busy? Some days, 80 patients through the door in one day. Between four of us, it's a lot. I was absolutely starving, so I ran down to the kitchen quickly and opened the fridge and saw this breaded chicken sitting there. I thought, well, that looks nice, I'll have a piece of that. Took a piece out, started to eat it. This chicken's really soft. And another piece, really, really soft. And then as I went like that and looked at it, I realised it was raw chicken. It was breaded raw chicken. Oh, I tell you, I haven't been able to eat chicken since.
How did you not know that was raw? Like, it would have been soggy, those deep fried.
I suppose they were a bit soggy. No, it was delicious, actually. I have to say that, although I feel I could vomit just thinking about it. But it was, I don't know why, but when you're so busy in the clinic, you eat quickly, just quick drink.
That teaches you should slow down.
Oh, my God. It was awful. So then I thought I was probably going to die. And I had salmon poisoning and Dr. T was there, so I rushed up and told him. And he went, well, you'll probably have a dodgy tummy tonight, but I take some antibiotics. So I took some antibiotics. And then I went home and had a very large brandy. Why did
you need to have a brandy because you ate raw chicken? I've never heard of that.
Well, I thought to myself, I'll have brandy because then I'll drink it. It goes all the way through my stomach. And I thought I could imagine the brandy attacking the chicken. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but the next day my head was very sore. Because after the brandy, then I thought, well, I'll have a glass of wine now. Why not?
Chicken, though, that's a bad thing to eat.
That is the worst thing to... I mean, I fancy eating raw chicken.
Why did you do that?
I've told you, I was starving.
Yeah, but...
Not as soon as I didn't think, let me go and eat some raw chicken. It was in the fridge.
You clearly don't ever cook those, deep fried chicken things. No, that kind of food, because you would know instantly you have to cook those.
I suppose. I don't know. No, I don't cook that sort of food.
Were you ill? Were you okay? Or was there any...
Well, I wasn't terribly well. Because I don't think anybody should be eating raw chicken. But I did take some antibiotics and I did have this very large brandy and then a couple of glasses of wine. So in my mind, that was
glasses of wine.
Was like sterilising it in my stomach.
Yeah. It's the thought of it, I think,
it is the
eating
thought.
Raw chicken.
Yes. Yeah, I was quite unwell the next day.
Poor thing.
Anyway, yeah. So that was the beginning of my week. What else happened to me?
Hopefully it got better. Hopefully your weeks got better.
The next day wasn't so good. Because we've got the alpacas, I told you, didn't I? The alpacas are here. That was lovely. That was nice. We had four more baby chicks.
We went to that really lovely art gallery, didn't we?
Oh, yes. And so the day after the bad chicken experience, we went to a lovely, lovely art exhibition. It was very modern, wasn't it?
And also you came with some amazing hair.
Did I?
Yeah, you had your hair done.
Oh, yes, I had my hair done. I had my hair cut, didn't I?
Yeah.
And, I went to Daniel Galvin's, had my hair cut. And the guy there actually did this... It was a new look for me because I always wear my hair up usually, don't I? Yeah. Because it's easy. I put my hair up once a day in the morning, go to work, don't worry about it all day. I like my hair up.
It amazes me how you just do your hair. I wish I could do my hair like that. You're like, done, and you look so glamorous and just done.
Oh, you look wonderful.
No, I don't. I come in and you say, you okay?
I might say, put some lipstick on. No, but actually, Jacob at Daniel Galvin, he did this sort of curl thing with those. I can't use those, actually. You say I do my hair well. I can use curling tongs and I can blow dry it.
You do rollers, don't you?
I
can't
do rollers.
do rollers.
I love a heated roller. Love it. And I like lots of product in my hair. But he did this wand where he just curled it and did these sort of very open ringlets. And I had it that night, didn't I?
He's got a really good hairdryer. It's a tiny one. It's so powerful.
Is it? Have you ever asked him what it was?
Yeah, I said, how much was it? Because
Was it expensive?
Yeah, but the
much was
Dyson hairdryer, I've
Oh,
always
I've got
wanted.
a Dyson hairdryer.
He said it's not worth it.
I don't like it.
Why not?
I think I've given it to you, didn't
No,
I?
you haven't.
Who should I give it to then? Or perhaps it's still at the flat. Well, I'll get it out for you. No, I don't like it. I've got a really lovely professional hair dryer. I'm not sure what make it is now. In fact, Daniel Galvin got it for me. And I just have a rough blow dry my hair with lots of mousse in. So the first thing I do is I wash it. And then I put on his leave-in conditioner, that spray leave-in
That stuff.
conditioner.
I use that for Arabella's hair.
Yeah, it's fantastic for kids.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing because you just spray it and all the tangles come out. And then I use Daniel Galvin's got a heat and protect spray that I put around my rollers, and that actually gives you a bit more body. And then I use anything really. I try everything.
I know.
I've got about 8 different hairsprays.
Hairsprays. I've never known someone to love a hairspray so much.
Yes, I'm a bit stuck on Glued at the moment. It's in a bright yellow can. Have you ever had it?
I think I got you. I was on the train. You're like,
you got it for
You've got to
me,
stop
yes.
and get me some hairspray because I need some hairspray. I was like, I'm really running late. Just don't come into the clinic without hairspray. So I had to
Because
buy.
if you do, you'll have to go straight back out again and get it.
You know the little minis. I thought, I'm not
Yes.
buying her a huge one.
Yeah,
Not
well, I
that-
bought a huge one now.
The Glued.
Yes, because there was another incident this week.
Oh God, what's happened?
So, we've got Armour likes his cars
Yeah.
and he never likes to get rid of them. So we've got this 25-year-old Mercedes ML. Mikey. That regularly breaks down. In fact, it's a bit like Trigger's broom. He's had so many parts put on it. So I think it's probably a new car now. Anyway, we went out. We had to go shopping and Armour said, come and I'll take you. So I said, okay. And got out there and he had Mikey's key. I thought, I can't actually bear having the argument of not going out in that car because it will break down again, because it usually breaks down when I'm in it. Anyway, of course, we got down to Tesco's and it broke down. And I was on the phone to somebody when he got out the car. And then I thought he locked the car and locked me in there. It's a boiling hot day. And the car actually locked itself and locked me in it. I couldn't open the windows. And eventually when I managed to get the door open, all the alarms went off and it was going crazy. So I got so cross that I went into Tesco's and bought £50 worth of different hairsprays just to cheer myself up.
As you do.
As you do.
Show.
I got so excited. I thought, right, I'm going to do something nice for myself. And I got there and I looked, well, that looks good. I like this, I like that. So, yeah, I've got so many different hair products. I love a hair product.
You do. It's your thing, isn't it? A good hair
Well,
product.
I don't know. I like skincare products too. And perfumes. Look, we're in health and beauty, aren't we? But I can recommend I can tell you which hairsprays do what. Silverquin is really still good, the really strong one, but Glued at the moment has nailed it for me.
You just have them everywhere. Even at the clinic, they're shoved in the drawers here, there. I'm like, oh, hairspray.
Yes, and here in this house, every bathroom's got lovely hairsprays in. There are several in the downstairs loos because everybody needs a bit of hairspray.
I never hairspray. That's probably why. Don't say anything about my hair.
Yeah, your hair looks beautiful. Mine is a little bit hard at the moment. So what have you been doing this week?
This week has been very good. The kids are nearly back at school.
So you'll miss them next week.
Yes. Yeah. I will miss them.
Look
No,
convinced. Look convinced.
I think everyone's had enough now. Everyone needs a bit of routine.
Everybody's ready for the kids to go back to school, aren't they?
And I think
And actually, that's what you're writing about for Best this week, is about
going back to
kids
school.
going back to
yeah.
school. I'm going to get some time for myself.
But I loved it when you came over. You always like to surprise us and you like to come over really early, don't you? You came over and for breakfast you brought 2 Clippos, a bag of Jelly Babies, 2 things of Pringles. Here you go, kids. Stayed for half an hour and then went and left me with the aftermath of Jelly Babies.
Oh, yeah, I did get them
Clippos.
nice and early that day, didn't I?
And the Clippos, they spilt them all over the white wooden floor.
Did it stain it?
Yeah, like really
Indelible.
badly. Huh?
Indelible.
And I was just thinking, they eat these.
What's it doing to their insides?
And that then put me on to thinking about I need to get Freddie and Bella back onto their
And you need to
supplements.
do Freddie's gut test again
Yeah.
because it made so much difference, didn't it?
Incredible. I did the difference
When
in
we
him.
found out what was happening in his gut, they do say, I'm not sure that Dr. Khan agrees with this, but they do say that your gut is your second brain. In fact, when we speak to Angela about the gut health and the things, it is incredible because I think that changed Freddie's life, don't you?
100%. I think not enough people know about it as well. So I think it's a really good subject to talk about in depth, really.
Yeah, and there's this new gut test out.
Yeah, she was saying.
Yeah, she sent me the link. We should get that. But I think you should do both children. I think everybody should do it at least once a year because then you know what's happening in your guts. And, so many people come into me and particularly, actually, I'm going to say this as well, with acne. And
Yeah.
and they've got lots of symptoms, bloated, they bloat a lot, find it hard to go to the loo or go to the loo too much. And skin, really bad acne, cystic acne. And the test that we do actually checks for everything. That we do that acne test, it checks for everything. I see, I've never really suffered with spots, but I think I've seen so many people over the years. Like, do you remember when I did that acne clinic every Friday? We used to be really, really packed with it. And I want to go back to doing that. I used to do sort of a 15-minute, half an hour consultation with really young teenagers, mid-aged teenagers, late teens, and just help them through, put them in the Visia. So not everybody will know about this machine, but it's a fantastic piece of equipment. You take a Visia and it looks deep into your skin. You can see how much bacteria is there, redness, blocked pores. So we do a Visia, and then it would help us to advise them on the skincare they should be using. And then 6 weeks later, do it again and see how much it's improved. So the biggest thing is using AHAs and glycolic acid. I'm a great believer
But I think
in.
even going back, I think just putting people on skincare and telling them actually how to use skincare. A lot of people come in, they don't know actually how to use a cleanser.
Actually, people don't clean their faces properly.
No.
They'll put a cleanser on and put it on and then wash it straight off.
Because I think when people come in and they go back on the Visia and they haven't seen a big improvement, then you say to them, okay, tell me how you're using your products that we've given you. And then they start telling you and you're like, oh,
This is why.
yeah.
But when I see patients or clients for products, I always explain exactly how to wash your face. So that, I think, is a really important thing to do. That's the first step. And the other really important thing is what you do twice a day at home is more important than anything.
So since we're talking about skin, this week's topic is all about acne.
Oh, it's a huge, huge subject and one of my passions.
It is, isn't it? Your passion, I'd
It's
say.
passion, yeah. It's because one of my sons had acne. You were very young at the time, you remember. One of them had acne and it really affected him. And he, wouldn't want to go to parties when he was about 15, 16 because of his acne. So I started to do a treatment on him with glycolic, using glycolic leave-on products and also very mild glycolic peels. So it was about a 30, I think it was 20% actually. It was Gemarine, a fantastic product. And I'd do a peel every Saturday and he'd use the products during the week. And the difference was incredible.
Was it?
Absolutely incredible, yeah. You see, the thing with acne for girls and boys is it can be really, really crucifying.
Yeah.
And people, can be really rude. The kids are rude to them.
It's awful.
Children are so horrible to each other, I find at times.
Yeah.
And it makes them very, very inward. And it's a very big, I think, psychological issue as well. And I don't think that a lot of people realise how much it can affect you and that can carry on into your later life. So I see a lot of women, 40s, who have had acne all the way through their teenage years and probably well into their 20s, and then they become so regimented with their skincare. And I saw somebody recently and she came to me about 20 years ago and she's still using the same products because they worked. But actually, she should have progressed past that. So what is really important with acne is that you see somebody regularly. So I always say, go to a salon or a skin clinic rather than just Boots or a store, because at least the people know a bit more about skin.
Yeah.
And when you get into a good routine and you're using it, you need to then be reviewed and checked every 6 weeks or so. And once the spots have gone, people then just drift off on their own. And that, again, is where it's wrong. Twice a year, really, you probably need a good skin review. And I love using the Vizient machine for that, because it analyses the skin and can tell you how much bacteria, the size of the pores, what's going on under the skin, how much redness there is. And then we can address all those things. So there's a really good treatment that I like to put onto the skincare as well, and that's PDT. So very mild glycolic peels and PDT.
We do so much, don't we?
We do so many treatments for acne. And I don't think that you always need to use medication. Sometimes you do need that at the beginning, really sharp shock.
Really
to the
severe,
skin.
more
Yes.
really
And so,
severe
with antibiotics, with topicals, prescription strength topicals, but also you need the right cleanser and you need the right AHAs. So we've got a fabulous little mat pad that we use a lot now, and they're really, really good. But you need to hit it hard to start with. And then probably for the first 3 months, really, it'll probably take 6 months to completely settle down. It's always your hormones, I think the worst for me is seeing, the sort of mid-teens with really and the painful spots as well.
It's painful, and their confidence, just seeing them, they're ashamed almost, aren't they? They're really it's
And I always say, actually, a lot of mums come in with the kids and they'll say, oh, she's got her hair all over her face. Well, yes, she has, because she's trying to cover it up. And secondly, she's not washing properly,
Or
I've told her about washing.
Thick makeup to cover it.
But, this isn't anything to do with being dirty, having acne. It's nothing to do with... It's not that they're being dirty. It's the hormones, and they need the right treatment.
Yeah. And you need it personalised, don't you, to you?
Yes, there's no one fits all.
No.
And we've got a lot of different acne products that we use, and quite often I might mix a range, or I might, say use more of this in the morning, that at night.
Yeah.
Put some retinol in. And often the skin is so tender and sore that you've got to build up to it as well.
Even just cleansing is so painful, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I used to do you remember we used to do lots of case studies with the really severe acne, and just cleansing.
Pop the spots.
Yeah, and it was just so, and they would, the things they would talk, because they kind of, when you are doing beauty, it's a time when that person's on the bed and they just start talking to you, don't they?
I think you get that connection, don't you?
Yeah.
It's human touch, isn't it? So when you start to cleanse somebody's face or massage their face, or you're putting creams onto the face, that connection comes. So the other thing that we do that is, I first heard about when I was in America with Jan Marini, and was spot injections. And we're so busy with spot injections now.
They are the best thing.
Yeah. Well, your spot goes within 24 hours usually, doesn't it? Sometimes it's 48, but usually 24 hours. I had one, actually. I had a really bad gnat bite. Well, I don't think it was a gnat. It was some horrible insect. And I was down in the chicken enclosure. I was sitting in the orchard with the chickens. And I got a bite here. And it was so painful. And it lasted for about 3 weeks. And then Armour injected it with the spot injection, and it went. So... amazing, aren't they?
I wondered when I came in when you had that weird plaster.
Did you?
What should we been up
thought
to?
he'd try to cut my throat. But it was, it's fantastic for spots. It's fantastic for cysts, because we see a lot of people that get really big cysts around this area here, sometimes on the cheeks as well. And actually, if you have these injections, they're steroid, bacteriostatic.
I get those hormonal all around this area.
Do you have yours injected as well?
I'm a bit scared, though. I'm always have to pluck up the courage to go and have it, because I'm like, oh.
It's funny how you can manage to have it for Botox really easily with those tiny needles. Same size needle. Did it hurt, though?
The relief, when it's under the skin,
the
relief, as soon as it's injected, it just feels so much better. It goes down
straight
instantly. You can feel that relief, can't you?
Well, that's what happened with this, actually, as well. And a friend of mine came in, she'd been bitten by a spider on her leg, and she had it injected with the same solution, and that really helped as well.
Did it?
Yeah. It's anti-inflammatory, isn't it? So anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So yeah, I suppose that's
I have people texting me, calling me at random times.
I've got a spot.
Yeah, can I come in for a spot injection?
Spot injection. Yeah. But you didn't get many spots, did you, growing up?
No, after having children, I get them more now.
So your hormones aren't quite right, are they? No.
I really want to
have. Why don't you have a test?
I know.
Then?
I want to do
because
that.
we do that test.
But what would that show from that test?
It will show why you're getting it. It will show the range of your hormones. Because with the blood test, it doesn't give you as much information as it does from these diagnostic.
And that's just a swab.
And that's just a swab, yeah.
There's no blood.
Yeah, no. Very good. So I've had some really good information come through from mine. I did the glycan age test as well to see how old I was, to see if I was my biological age or if I was younger or older, and I came out spot on exactly my age.
Really?
That's a bit disappointing after all these treatments. But no, it's very interesting, and I think it's worth doing.
Yeah,
I would definitely do it for you.
I
for
might
your
try
hormones.
that. Yeah, we can document it, can't we?
I would definitely do it because it will tell you you're getting spots because of this, this, and this, but it also will tell you how to make it better and how to regulate it. So that's what's really important.
Yeah. It's always hormonal with me. Always hormonal.
I think it's hormonal with everybody.
Dreadful.
Do you sleep in your makeup ever?
Never. Do you think I would?
I'm not sure.
No, sometimes it's really awful, but I have to get into a really good routine. Getting in, the first thing I do is just go upstairs and take all my makeup off. But I do occasionally when I get home late, sleep in it. But I use mineral makeup.
Well, that's much better because mineral makeup doesn't absorb, does it? But I say to young mums, busy young mums, do your evening routine when the kids are in the bath.
Exactly.
You know, if you do it at that time, it's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I do that. I mean, I try to take mine off and do my routine when I come in as well.
Do you ever sleep in your makeup?
I have done.
That's naughty.
It is very naughty, but there have been times I've been so exhausted. I thought, I just lay here for a moment. You know?
But when you're consistent and you actually do your routine, my skin is amazing. I'm like, and then something happens and I don't do it and I'm so annoyed with myself.
Do you use any AHAs? Do you use glycolic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the matte pads, which are so easy. Just do cleanse, quick.
Yeah, they're quick. I've still got a very oily T-zone. And,
have you?
Yeah. But I think that everybody should use glycolic once or twice a week because it gets rid of the dead skin cells and the dead skin build-up. It helps with open pores. It's great for oily skin.
Do you know what I use, which is amazing, is the Glow Cleanse, and I use it on the backs of my arms.
Do you?
Before I get in the shower, and it's made such a difference.
You've got keratosis pilaris, haven't you?
Yes, thank you.
No, but people need to know. Yeah. So keratosis pilaris is all these little bumps. They're just little keratin plugs. It's where the skin is just stuck there.
Is it just the dead skin over the...
And again, that's something that a lot of people suffer with.
I've even noticed even Arabella on her legs.
She's got usually you get it here on your arms and on the thighs.
Yeah, on the top. Yeah.
So yes, glow pads.
But that's amazing.
Do you use the glow cleanse or the matte pads?
Glow cleanse.
Yeah.
I suppose the matte pads would be good as well.
Matte pads would do it as well. Yeah. Yeah. And I think there are 60 in that tub, so it lasts you a couple of months. Yeah.
They're strong. You don't just use one because
Do you find them very tingly?
No, but they can. It's like having a little peel.
Yeah, lovely. I love it.
I know.
I love a little peel. I haven't had a peel actually for ages.
You love a peel, no?
I do like a peel, but I don't like to be shedding. I like something very, very light. Whereas the deeper peels, you know, you could flake for 5 days or more.
What do you think people with acne? Where should they start? What's their first?
I think you need to. If you've got acne or your child's got acne, you should start with a really good consultation and go to a clinic where they specialise in skin and have that initial consultation, particularly with the visor, because it's so visual and you can see what's going on and you can see the bacteria there, or you can see if there's a fungal infection, you can see the blocked pores. It's so lovely when you come back and have it after using something to see the improvement.
It's so rewarding, isn't it?
Yes, you feel like you're progressing. Well, you are progressing.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing to do. So always start with a really good consultation. Don't buy too many products. Don't buy loads of stuff over the counter, and persevere. A lot of people come in with a bag full of products, and I say bring everything you've got with you, because then we'll try and just put things in where it's needed, rather than say, oh, you've got to buy everything again. But people come in and they will try something for a few days, a week, 2 weeks. So don't give things a chance to work.
Yeah.
You've really got to use something for about 6 weeks. You'll start to see a difference, I find, if you're using the right products after 2 weeks. Yeah. But at 6 weeks, you should see a marked improvement in your skin.
I think people are so desperate to notice a difference. They just want a quick, in 2 days, don't they? They want to see something, and that's...
Yes, and there's no such thing. I mean, the spots, the spot injections work really well, and that's something if you want to do something to see an improvement, the spot injections are great, and so is a peel, and even a mild peel. But what you need to do with the products is use the right products, and sometimes people bring these bags of products and they're probably £200 or £300, and yet if you said to somebody, buy this range of products, it'll make your skin better. Oh, it comes to 120. They say, oh, that's a lot, but they spent £8 here, £10 here, £15 there, and it soon adds up. And so I think it's getting the right thing for you.
Yeah, I think makeup as well. That combined
mineral makeup,
the mineral makeup, and you do that switch with the patients.
Yeah.
And you say to them, "Come on, just try this makeup." Because they always, for acne, they want something that's thick and going to cover, and they don't think that a powder will.
But it does, doesn't it? It is the way you apply the powder as well.
Yeah.
So what is so great about mineral makeup is that it's a large molecule. So with skincare, we want a small molecule so that it can actually penetrate. But with makeup, you want a large molecule so that it sits on the surface. So it does two things. You're not absorbing it. And with a liquid foundation, you apparently will absorb over a lifetime a couple of kilos of product. Not great. So mineral makeup is so much better because it's sitting there. Secondly, it doesn't wear off during the day because it isn't being absorbed. And thirdly, it's got about an SPF 20, which is something.
Yeah.
For people that don't wear any sunscreen at all. So you've got some protection. So it is an all-round great product, but you need to be shown how to use it. Maybe one week we'll bring someone and we'll show you how to use it.
I'm 25 and still breaking out like a teenager. Is this normal or should I be worried?
What do you think, Mum? Should you be worried?
I don't think you should be worried, but I think you should be proactive and you should go to your GP. They'll probably want to give you antibiotics. Go to a good clinic that knows about skin. Speak to them about your problems. Look at your diet, look at your daily habits, what you're doing with your skin, and get some good advice and the right products.
My skin clears up when I'm on holiday, but as soon as I come home, the acne comes back. Why?
That's a very, very common question that I get asked. And so many people say, my skin gets better when I'm away. Well, maybe you're looking after it better. Maybe you're not wearing as much makeup. Maybe you're not stressed. So stress is another big cause of acne because you produce different hormones when you're stressed that will lead you to producing more oil that gets stuck in your skin and eventually lead to a spot.
Will picking at my spots really leave scars, even the small ones?
Yes, don't pick. So many people come in with such bad scarring. But yeah, don't just leave it alone because the more you're touching, the more oil, the more germs, everything. So just leave it alone. Do not pick.
I keep hearing dairy causes acne. Do I really need to cut out cheese?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it would only be if you've got a sensitivity or an allergy to lactose. So get a gut test and find out what is causing it.
Every time I get a big spot, it waits until date night to show its face. Is my acne secretly against my date life?
It's always the way. We have so many people come in when they're just before their wedding, just before something huge is going on. So
spot
injections.
I work out daily and sweat a lot. Could my gym routine be the cause of my breakouts?
Well, hopefully you wash when you come out of the gym. So, no, I don't think it would be. I think what you need to look at is your whole routine. AHA is probably the perfect thing for you. But come out of the gym, wash your face, have a shower, dry properly and use the right products. If you are acne prone or you're a bit spotty, you've got to get onto the AHAs.
I have tiny bumps on my forehead that never go away. They don't look like normal spots. What could they be?
Well, you need to go and see someone, have a really in-depth consultation, even go and see a dermatologist, go in Visia and actually, get to the bottom of what it is.
I was prescribed antibiotics for acne, but I'm afraid of the side effects. Are there safer options?
Well, when people come to see us, we try not to put them onto medication unless it's really needed. I always say, let's do a really good skincare routine for 2 weeks and see you in 2 weeks' time and see how your skin's improved. I think if you need antibiotics, then it would be silly not to take them because you've always got the risk of scarring with acne. So start, first of all, good skincare routine. It's individual to nearly everybody, although you can, if you don't have access to a clinic and you want more advice, you can always book and do a WhatsApp call. We can talk it through with you. We can look at you and see. But you've really got to use the right products. It's always down to the right products.
My acne is worse on my back than on my face. Should I treat it the same way?
We see so many, don't we? Back acne, things like that, back, chest. So it depends. You need to come in and see because there's all different causes. What do you think?
I think that if you've got back acne, you can get a lot of scarring on your back. You need to get into a routine where you're using a scrub, a gentle scrub, but effective scrub, probably twice a day. And you definitely need to be using AHAs on your back.
I swear my spots are GPS linked to chocolate. Do I need to file a restraining order against Cadbury's?
Oh, you're funny. This is a very common question again, isn't it? Does acne give me spots? I suppose really, does acne give me spots? Does chocolate give me spots? And sugar's not great for you. It's not great for your skin or anything. So I'm not a chocoholic. I'm not somebody who eats lots of chocolates.
Aren't you?
I don't really feel that chocolate, in moderation is bad for you. Apparently they say 1 small square of dark chocolate a day is good for you. But I hate dark chocolate.
But some people are eating a family-sized bar of...
Oh, that's just greedy. I have eaten a family-sized bar before now.
I know, you have it in the desk at work, fruit and nuts.
I hide it in my drawer at work. But that's only when I'm stressed. Now there's the thing, you see. When you're stressed, what do? Different people do different things. Some people lose weight, get skinny. Unfortunately for me, I eat a whole bar of chocolate.
So we're doing 30s versus 70s acne. So do you see people in the clinic that age group with acne?
Well, I see a lot of people in their 30s with acne,
Yeah.
but I have, I've been doing this for a very long time. And in that time, I have seen people in their 60s and 70s who still get spots. And it's very sad, but it's a condition, it's a medical condition. Sometimes it can be down to medications. So lots of medications will actually make you break out.
Yeah.
So yes, I do.
Also a lot of birth control. That's a big thing. If you're on that and then you stop,
Yeah.
that can suddenly
explode,
make your skin really explode.
Well, I do see a lot of girls who have had IVF fertility treatments. That can give people really bad acne.
Something really funny just clicked in my mind with you, and you were talking about having that age test. What was it called?
Oh, the glycan age test, yeah.
Do you remember when we lived on Harley Street and we'd walk down to Marylebone, we went to get our eyes tested. And you went in, it was quite a small little shop. And we went in and the lady said, "Oh, can I take your date of birth?"
And I said, "Yes, I do remember that." And I said, "How rude."
No, you did say that at the end. But you said to her, "Okay, yeah, it's 19, whatever." And the lady said, "No, can't find you." Your hand went on your hip and then you were like, "Okay, maybe it's this one." And on the third attempt, she's like, oh, yes, I found you. Thank you. Take a seat. And you went back to her and you said, I just want to say, how dare you ask me my date of birth?
In front of all these people.
And I just thought, why did you mind so much about that?
Well, I don't mind now. I don't mind saying I'll be 72 in a few years' time. I don't mind saying that. But I did go through a sensitive period about my age. It happened to me somewhere else as well. And that was on eye test. So I went into another place and it's quite a grumpy man in there, quite a grumpy old man. And he said to me, he said my name. He said, date of birth. So I said date of birth. And he said, no. I said, what about so-and-so and so-and-so? He said, no. So I said, do you really need this? And he said, it was quite important with your eyes. I remember doing an eye test. It was age-related. I said, okay. So then I gave him another one. Actually, I have 4 date of births in that place. But it's so ridiculous because I was born in 1953.
Yeah.
So
I know that, but when you're standing next to you and you're doing all these random dates of birth, I'm like, okay.
So I'd given them 9th to the 12th, 53, when I must have been feeling all right. And then I said 9th to the 12th, 57, 9th to the 12th, 59, 9th to the 12th, 1961. And they're all my sister's dates of birth, I think. Anyway, yeah, but he was very grumpy about it.
No, I just like it now that you don't. You're just.
I do actually think it's rude to say to somebody when other people are sitting there, oh, date of birth.
Why?
Like, excuse me. I go up, when they do that to me, I go up and say, would you like me to write it down for you?
Oh, that's what you did. In the end, I knew you were getting, I thought, oh God, she's going to really turn in a second. You wrote it down. And then you really told her afterwards.
Very rude,
how dare you?
Very personal dates of birth. But I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind saying it now. But yes, I went through a sensitive phase. I think it was when I was turning 60.
Had a bit of a...
Yeah, I had a bit of a meltdown. But actually, I don't mind now. I don't mind now. In fact, I think...
You're proud of it, I think,
I'm proud of it. Yeah, I'm proud of it.
Should be.
I am.
You look amazing.
No. Well, thank you. It's very kind of you to say so. But it's not just about how you look, is it? And, it's not about doing all these things to yourself. It's about being able to stand up straight, walk, enjoy life, I love, walking around here. When I'm here in Ballington, I can walk 18,000 steps a day and I don't feel crippled. When I'm in London, I'm lucky if I walk 2,000, 3,000. Well, probably I can get up to 4,000 or 5,000. Yeah, taxi. I've got the taxi on speed dial on my phone. But here, I really think I'm so lucky that I can still walk all around here. I go up into the woodlands. And why shouldn't we?
Exactly. Well, you look
incredible.
Some
people say to me at work, some people say, let me carry your bag for you. They're being polite. I think, I'm not an old lady, dear.
Thank you for watching Next in Line. Next week, we are talking all about facelifts. See you then.
Can't wait.